Maybe you're a beginning card maker and you don't really feel comfortable with stamping and die cutting and lots of techniques. Or maybe you're a more advanced card maker, but you want to make a whole bunch of cards in a very short span of time. Well, then this video is for you. Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Keppel. In today's video, I'll be using the new Hello It's Me collection to make 6 different cards lickety split. These cards are 5 minutes or less, easy peasy, but they really come together beautifully because the entire collection is filled with pattern paper, chipboard stickers, puffy stickers, and much more. So let me show you some of the items from this amazing and gorgeous collection. First, let's take a look at the Rosie Studio Hello It's Me embellishment pack. These embellishments can be bought all together or they can be bought separately. So we have tons of die cuts, we have clear stickers, we have puffy stickers, chipboard stickers, some are my favorites. There's also these butterflies where the wings are lifted off and they're absolutely gorgeous. There's 6x6 pattern papers. I love that they're not double-sided, so you don't have to choose between one side or the other. And there are 12x12 pattern papers as well, which is great for scrapbooking and layouts. So let's just grab out of the embellishment pack, that die cut embellishment pack, a bunch of different sentiments. That'll make it easier to kind of put the cards together to already have some sentiments picked out. Now let's dive into the card making. As I mentioned, I have 6 cards to share. They're going to go really fast because they are super simple, but I love how you can create lots of dimension and lots of interest with all the elements from this collection. Black and white pattern paper is so great as a strip on the side, so I'm using that, and then another piece of the 6x6 pattern paper I've cut down to 4x5 1/4 so I can mat it on some white cardstock. All that comes together very quickly. I also cut down a smaller piece of the pink paper. I like using 2 different pieces of pattern paper on one card like that, where it's just cut sort of 2/3 to 1/3. I think it just is a great way to use up your pattern papers and also use different colors on a card. Then I'll grab some chipboard stickers, some more die cuts, and pop those up. And you can see that some of the chipboard stickers actually have gold foiling accents. And then I have a couple of little hearts. I always like to add a few little doodads here and there just for fun and interest on the card. This time I've cut 2 pieces of pattern paper and I'll mat one on top of the other. And I'll use that absolutely lovely sentiment in the center there. I like the black with the gold. It's so striking on the other colors of pattern paper. Some of the die cuts are fun. You can put them together. There's leaves and flowers, and some of the chipboard stickers are little flags or things that you can use at the top of the card. The butterflies popped up are absolutely beautiful. And then these puffy stickers actually come in these little gold dots that kind of look like sequins. For another card, I have several pieces of pattern paper again. I'll be using a couple of different colors here. I like to keep just the colors to maybe 2 or 3 so that there's not too much going on. And these patterns, some are a little bit bigger, some are a little bit smaller, so that the contrast is really nice. And I'll use that same sort of 2/3 to 1/3 look of the pattern paper, but this time I'll use a small strip of black cardstock in between them, kind of looks like a trim. Then there's a Hello Beautiful sentiment that also came from the die cuts. Now let's take a look at some of those clear stickers. Those go on really nicely, and they kind of blend in nicely with the pattern paper as well, so you can use them on top of die cuts, on top of pattern paper. The puffy sticker, again, some of them have that gold look to them, so they add a little bit of shine quickly and easily because they're all self-adhesive. For this card, I have a piece of pattern paper, and this time I'm using some Spellbinders cardstock as the base. It had a nice soft color to it that I thought was perfect. The stickers also have some washi strips like this. The great thing about those is you can wrap them around the side so that you don't see any cut edges there. And then die cuts are some of my favorites because of using them with foam squares. You get tons of dimension. They're really easy to adhere that way. I also do use some liquid adhesive here and there, and also some roller adhesive too. So again, just adding some die cuts, chipboard stickers, and other things in the same color combination that I'm working with. One thing I like to do when I have a ton of embellishments is create a grid on a piece of white cardstock. I love sharing different elements from the collection all on one card together. Everything coordinates perfectly because it's been designed to work together. And so using just 4 different elements, whether it's die cuts, chipboard stickers, or whatnot, around a sentiment in the middle is a very easy card to put together. And I think it always looks amazing. For this card, I have a piece of pattern paper. This is kind of the busiest pattern paper that I use, and I matted it on some pattern paper so that you can see that nice light sort of coral outline around it. Again, the cardstock die cuts perfectly coordinate as far as color, so I'll just pop up some of those right on top of that scalloped oval, which is also in the die cuts, and then definitely add in some chipboard stickers and other elements like puffy stickers. These cards come together so quickly and easily. I hope you can see how much fun they are to create. I really love this collection. I love how versatile it is, how you can make so many different cards in such a short span of time using all of the elements from this collection, and how everything coordinates together. But I'd really love to hear what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comments below. As always, I want to thank you so much for stopping by and spending time with me today. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, wrap it up. Ooh, it is. I forgot what summer is like in here without a fan. It's hot. I'm starting to sweat. This is so gross. Okay.